Hello, good morning to all. I am Nikhat Fatima from GG College Nizamabad. Today I am going to explain you about the essay Playing the English Gentleman, okay, which is written by M.K. Gandhi, that is Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, okay, who had a very modest start in his life. Born in a Gujarat family, he went to an ordinary village school but made the most of it by not only acquiring modern knowledge but trying hard to imbibe high moral values. He went to England to train as a barrister and then landed up in South Africa, where he fought a years long battle to win equal rights for his fellow Indians. With the successful experience of fighting with white people in matter of racial rights, he returned to India, where he had to confront layers of Malays like an oppressive caste system, abject poverty, and an intransigent ruling class. As his weapons, he adopted two potent weapons that cost nothing but hit the British colonizers very hard. The two weapons were truth and non-violence that underpinned his mass agitation against the colonizers. He clung to his principles with doggedness and grit and could finally compel the British to leave India. Gandhi was assassinated by a fanatic but lived in the hearts of millions as Bapu, the father of the nation. Gandhi's autobiography, My Experiments with Truth, continues to be read by people young and old in all corners of the world. It remains a beacon of morality and spiritual rigor. The present essay, Playing the English Gentleman, is taken from Gandhi's My Experiments with Truth, his autobiography, and a wonderful record of all his success, failures, strengths, and failings. It tells us of his efforts to intimidate the English till he eventually comes to realize his own worth and individuality. In Playing the English Gentleman by Mahatma Gandhi, we have the theme of identity, acceptance, change, perception, and tradition, which is taken from his autobiography, The Story of My Experiments with Truth. The reader realizes after reading the essay that Gandhi may be exploring the theme of identity. There is a sense that Gandhi, while a student in England, wishes to fit in with his peers, even though he may live a lifestyle that would be deemed unfamiliar to an English gentleman. Regardless of this, Gandhi does go some way in order to give off the appearance of an English gentleman, going as far as getting dancing lessons, changing his attire, learning the violin, and getting elocution lessons, all of which Gandhi hopes will help him to fit in with his surroundings and be accepted by others. However, there does come a point when Gandhi realizes that he is living a lie and that he is not only fooling himself but also denying his tradition or the fact that he is an Indian and not an Englishman. What is also interesting about the essay is the fact that the reader is left with a sense that Gandhi may be feeling insecure within himself, unable to accept who he is, and as such decides to change his very fabric in order to fit in with his peers. In reality, it is up to others to accept Gandhi as he is and not the other way around. Gandhi's peers have an obligation to accept him as he is, though this may not necessarily be how matters are perceived by others. Many might believe that in order to be accepted as a peer, which Gandhi wants to be, one must change their life to how the majority live theirs. The insecurity that Gandhi may feel as a student is not to be confused with a deeper insecurity often found had developed in a person since youth. Gandhi simply wants to fit in while living in England. It does not appear as though he is intent on living his life while back in India as an English gentleman. Though some critics might think differently, suggesting that Gandhi's insecurities are deeply rooted and he is embarrassed by his appearance when compared to the average Englishman. If this is the case, then the fact that Gandhi decides against change suggests that he realizes he is attempting to be something he is not, and as such, Gandhi is comfortable with his identity. However, the fact that Gandhi can have concerns about his identity is important as it suggests that Gandhi may have internal doubts about who he is. Though it might be important to again remember that Gandhi overcomes these doubts or rediscovers who he really is, an Indian man who is studying and living in England, a person who does not necessarily have to change his appearance or how he speaks. The responsibility, as mentioned, is on others to accept Gandhi for who he is. Whether people do is entirely up to them. Should they not accept Gandhi for who he is, then they are at a loss. The fact that Gandhi learns quickly that dancing is not for him might also be important, as symbolically this could suggest that Gandhi walks his own path, a path that may make an English gentleman uncomfortable as it is contrary to his beliefs. Similarly, when it comes to speaking and the lesson in elocution, symbolically, Gandhi could be suggesting that speaking may not be important, but rather the content of one's speech might be more important. The end of the essay is also interesting, as there is a sense that though Gandhi might feel as though he has been beaten in his attempts to be an Englishman, he has discovered who he really is, something which in time would serve Gandhi well, even if he at the time he could not imagine how it might. By rejecting the rules of being an English gentleman, Gandhi has not only found his true identity, but he has also learned a valuable lesson. How important it is for a person to be true to themselves. Something that is obvious to readers by the fact that Gandhi gives up all pursuits when it comes to being an English gentleman. Gandhi is displaying an honesty that many might not, because they wish to fit in with a system that may or may not be right or appropriate for them. Some people are naturally suited to be English gentlemen, while others are foolish to try and pursue the rule if it means they forgo their true identity. So, this is all about this lesson. In this lesson, Gandhi explained his love for vegetarianism. Gandhi read some books on vegetarianism and did experiments with his diet. Health was his principal consideration for taking up vegetarianism. He was convinced that vegetarianism is healthy by reading books and doing experiments on vegetarianism. But his friend was worried about his vegetarianism because of two important reasons. He thought that if Gandhi objected to eating meat, he would not grow strong. Eventually, Gandhi would become weak as he was eating only vegetarian food. His friend loved him so much that he wanted Gandhi to mingle in English society. He was sure that a man who did not eat meat could be an outcast in English society. He also worried that Gandhi would become a crank by reading books on vegetarianism. And he was determined to put a stop to his vegetarianism. One day, his friend invited him to the theatre. Before going to the theatre, they had to dine in a high class restaurant. He thought Gandhi would not ask any question in the palatial hotel. As the soup was served, Gandhi called the waiter to know whether it was vegetarian or not. Before the waiter could answer, his friend said that Gandhi was too clumsy for a decent society and allowed him to eat at some other restaurant. And Gandhi wanted to please his friend and assure him that he would no longer be clumsy and unsuitable for English society. He got new clothes at the army and navy stores as his Bombay cut clothes were unsuitable, and he bought a top hat for 19 shillings. He also paid £10 for an evening suit made in Bond Street. He asked his brother to send him a watch with a gold chain. He learned the art of wear a tie and started spending time before a mirror to arrange his hair. Okay, so Gandhi changed his style of dressing and started taking dance lessons, learning French, and attending classes to learn French and elocution. He did all this to behave like an English gentleman. So, he wanted to learn violin to understand Western music. After some days, he realized that he was a student and he ought to go on with his studies. His decision was justified as he stopped trying to become the English gentleman and began to concentrate on his studies. So, at last, he became a student. Okay, at last, he became a student. Thank you.